Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Stranger Things Recap Marathon. I took Halloween weekend off, but now we're back. Last time we saw Hopper breaking into Hawkins' lab. What secrets will he find, and how is this gonna help Will? Let's find out in episode 5, The Flea and the Acrobat. Hopper channels his inner criminal and sneaks into Hawkins' lab, where he knocks out 2 guards, and finds a strange kid's room where he thinks they're hiding Will. He then gets knocked out. Man, Hopper, you were just starting to do good. The kids get back to the house and start to put the pieces together in order to find Will. They remember the upside down board 11 used to describe where Will is, and Dustin says it's most likely the same as the Veil of Shadows from D&D, but the kids call it the Upside Down because it sounds cooler. Jonathan comes home to find his dad comforting Joyce because Jonathan has been a bad son, even though her husband is an ex-creep. Everyone attends Will's funeral and the boys see a girl who Will liked crying. Man, you never know when a girl likes you until after you die. The boys find their science teacher and ask him how they can build a portal to get to the Upside Down. Mr. Clark explains you need a bunch of force in order to punch a gate into the other dimension. And boys, I think we know what we're gonna do today. Nancy and Jonathan meet up at the funeral and Jonathan steals a gun because of course he does. He's never gonna stop being weird. And Nancy and him prepare to go monster hunting. Hopper wakes up and he thinks the government tapped his house, so he rips up the whole place until he checks the obvious ceiling lamp. And what do you know, the government is spying on us. The boys tell 11 about the gate and Dustin notices everyone's compass is acting strange. Apparently compasses can be messed with by electrical signals, so they plan to follow it until they reach the gate. But 11 might be hiding something. Speed round, Steve meets up with Nancy, but she almost kills him and shoos him away. Nancy goes to meet Jonathan and they load up an aim trainer, but Nancy plays a lot of CS2, so she's a pro, and Hopper calls his ex-wife. The boys make their way to the gate, but 11 tells Mike that she has a strange feeling and wants to go home. Hopper rushes to Joyce's house and tells her that she was right about everything. He explains Will's fake body and that the government might be spying on both of them. Nancy and Jonathan get into an argument because Jonathan can't deal with the fact that people act differently, which causes Nancy to realize he's an incel and run away. You almost had her, Johnny boy. Dustin realizes the group has been walking in a circle and Lucas instantly blames Elle, which is immediately proven right. Come on, Elle, I was rooting for you. Mike tries to justify his girlfriend's actions, but Lucas gets jealous and they beat each other up. 11 cheats and uses her mind power on the unarmed black kid and almost kills Lucas, but he's just a bit angry. Him and 11 leave, leaving Mike and Dustin all on their own, and the group has disbanded. Nancy and Jonathan explore the forest that night, and Nancy finds a strange portal that leads straight into the Upside Down. She sees the monster and almost gets caught, but is able to hide as the portal she came through starts sealing up. And that's where episode 5 leaves us. Will the group get back together and make up? Will Nancy escape the Upside Down? Will Hopper ever catch a W? Find out tomorrow on the Stranger Things Recap Marathon.